Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt, also known as the Ammo Nerd. We have an ammunition review today in 300 Winchester Magnum, or our 300 Win Chad. This is from Prvi Partizan, 145 grain, full metal jacket. Let's throw this guy on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. Now, in full transparency, one of my followers, Robert, donated funds for us to buy this. We actually picked it up from Wild Horse Ammunition. A big thank you to them. They have pretty darn fast shipping. I do have a discount code to them, so if you decide to buy anything, I think it's like $10 off a case or something, I earn a small sales commission. And what I do with that is I put it right back in the channel by buying more of this ammunition. For our 300 Winchester Magnum, we only have two barrel lengths afforded to us today. Both of them are a 24-inch. One's a bolt gun, one's a semi-auto. It's around 70 to 75 degrees outside today. We're just looking for a general velocity and reliability test. We'll step out to 100 or 200 yards to see what kind of accuracy we can obtain from this. Generally speaking, in the past, I've shot even our match mark whatever round from the military through our 300 Winchester Magnum, and it's only been around 2 to 3 MOA, so I'm not expecting anything spectacular from this, just more so a plinking around, and we can use this in some of our body armor testing. Start with our bolt gun. This is our TC Compass. We have this in a Boyd stock. We had it bedded because we kept cracking them. So far it's been pretty darn good. Pretty respectable velocity for a 150 grain. .3325 ending on the Garmin. The standard deviation is a little out there at 42. And now for our semi-auto, this is our BC8 from Bear Creek Arsenal. Quite the behemoth in a semi-auto to chamber 300 Winchester Magnum. So far we're having a little bit of growing pains with this. It sometimes doesn't like to feed all the way, and the gas block wasn't torqued from the factory. So if you buy anything BCA, always check the gas block. So I almost loaded that, and then just kind of like gets stuck. So I'm not sure if that's a magazine problem. Did lock back that time. The magazine is actually a two-piece design, holds 5. Got a lock back that time. Nice, 33-32 ending on the Garmin. This is a little bit softer shooting than the bolt gun. Just need to figure out the feeding problems on an otherwise mammoth 300 Win Chad. Here is our PPU full metal jacket from our BC8. It has a 24-inch barrel at 100 yards. We're in a lead sled on a bench, very, very sturdy. And this is very typical with what I've gotten with our 300 Winchester Magnum, right around 2 inches, 2.105. In this case, we did have the Phantom M2 suppressor on there. Didn't seem to help or hurt it in this case. It's around 50 to 60 degrees outside today. Plenty of sun. So as always, your mileage may vary, and there are certainly people and firearms a lot better than mine, a lot more capable of much tighter precision, but I'm not going to complain about that too much. Well, folks, there you have it. That concludes another standard ammunition test out here at the range. Since we only had the two barrel lengths, which are exactly the same in our 300 Winchester Magnum, this review should be quite short. That's what she said anyways. We pretty much had what we would typically expect from a 150 grain full metal jacket 300 Winchester Magnum without going into our hand loads. We're not seeing anything over, 3,300 feet per second. As far as our accuracy goes, this is pretty much what I've gotten in all of my 300 Win Mag loads that I've tested at 100 yards. Were right around 2 to 2.5 inch groups. Even some of the more match ammunition, for whatever reason, every time I attempt to shoot a group, it always ends up being right around 2 inches. If you have any other thoughts, always drop a comment below. If you found a particular 300 Win Mag load that is very accurate, let me know in the comments below. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here. But at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible, because there's a lot that goes into them. Number one is my family. They are a big help out here. Deacon would like to remind you all to like, subscribe, and share these videos for that algorithm to work with us and not against us. Number two are my Patreon, Subscribe Star, and YouTube channel members. I have a campsite in the description below. It's a landing page with various different discount links and tracking cookies in there. They effectively earn me a sales commission, and they cost you nothing. And what I do with that is I put it right back in the channel by buying more ammunition to review or buying a different barrel length, etc., etc. Number three is Robert K. Again, in full transparency, donated funds for us to purchase that ammunition with no strings attached. And of course, number four is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.